They say money can't buy you love, but money can bring down your love, I say.
Welcome to our channel and to our Campo. This is the White Couch series part 2. If you haven't watched part 1, you can check out right there. We will put it right there, and we did it last year where we talked about our honeymoon fiasco and the first year of marriage challenges and everything wonderful. Go check out that. So this is White Couch series part 2 that we do every November from now on where we get to talk about our marriage and just get raw and real with you. So welcome back. This is part 2, video 2.
White Couch series, even though our sofa now is color gray.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe we need to put a blanket, a curtain.
At that
to
time
overlay.
it was white.
Yes.
So this video is money, sex, in-laws. Those are 3 things that you find that will threaten your marriage. And so we just want to talk about ours and our thoughts on how we went through the money, sex, in-law challenge and hardships. And let's just start with money because the rest are kind of sensitive.
So they say that the top things that break a marriage are money, sex, and in-law. Money! Da-da-da-da! Should you have a joint account or each one to have their personal bank account? Who controls the finances? Who earns more?
I know.
And do you tell your partner of every expenses that you make during the day?
Does your partner know how much money you have?
Does your partner know your bank account password?
Yes. Recently, actually, recently in Kenya here, they came out a research where the banks realized there's so much unclaimed money because spouses were dying and the other spouse did not know that there was a secret account, and so that money was just going back to the government.
Oh my, who's gonna use all that money?
Billions of money because of lack of trust when it comes to money, how to handle money. Are you earning more as a wife? And let's just talk about money, guys. Money, money, money.
They say money can't buy you love, but money can bring down your love, I say. And yes, the love of money is the root of all evil, scripture tells us. And for sure, it can bring down a marriage if not handled properly. So first of all, every couple is different. So what one couple is doing with their money is their business. It doesn't have to be your business or my business. So how they handle finances will differ from couple to couple, marriage to marriage. So you can play with your strengths and also try to mitigate weaknesses of a spouse. Maybe that's a gambling addiction, or it's just a poor manager of finances. A spendthrift. Of course, you don't want that spouse to be the manager of the family's finances. So talking about us,
yes.
Yeah, how did we begin with our finances?
The good thing with from the get-go is that our finances were just, our balance on our bank accounts, his bank account, my bank account, were exactly the same, like
same
to
amount.
the last cent, exactly the same. I mean, who gets that? You know, they're exact. You know, we were just at par.
Yes. Are you sure you don't have a secret billion there in Swiss
like
accounts?
To the last cent, they were at par.
That I know of. No, I'm just kidding.
Why only you? You could have hidden money. You hidden money.
Yes, I have billions in heaven.
So yes, so because of that, so we began with complete honesty and transparency, and all the way from the beginning of the wedding, we had a lot of cash as gifts. Most of our gifts were cash, and even on the wedding day they just come and pin on your dress. So we had a lot of cash, and so now just getting to use that money we were very transparent about it, and he wrote it down very nice. I like the way he writes down to the to the last cent.
I don't even remember that. I wrote
Yes,
okay.
yeah. You woke up that morning and you're writing, okay, this is what we have in dollars.
Money
this
on
is
my
what
mind.
we have in pesos. This is what we have in,
Really?
in pounds. Yes, because we have different currencies.
You mean to say I had this beautiful lady next to me
And you left me in bed to go right
where my money at?
with the money. And so then you're like, okay, so this is what we have. And so from then, so we began managing our money. Just at that time, we were just two of us. So if we're gonna buy a pizza, we're gonna enjoy two of us. If we need, so it was wonderful and it was great. When the children now come in, and then now expenses move beyond you two, and now so much is going on the child and diapers and all that, and it takes a strain. Children do strain a marriage, but they also strengthen it. And so we thank God for the children we have. We're not complaining, we're just telling you the story. And so from that time, we also continue to be more transparent, but then I took a lead in the managing of the finances, because now I knew this shoe needs to be replaced, the child's shoe needs this, the child needs that, and so the mother kind of takes lead, and so I'll take lead in how it's supposed to be used.
So even though she was managing now the finances, we only had one account. So we pulled our money, our finances together. We had one basket. So we didn't have like my pocket or her pocket. Even though we were earning differently, we would just tell each other how much the other had. So then it would just be all in one, like pour it on the table at the end of the day.
Now the challenge with that is that when one spouse wants to use something that the other doesn't agree, it becomes a problem. Like if he wants to buy, let's say what?
Just something that
I wouldn't agree, you know, like he wants to, okay, let's say, because this is a very common, he wants to bless somebody maybe like $100, and I'll be like, huh? wait, let's talk about that, you know, let us wait first. Or if I'd like want to do something, or if I want to purchase expensive makeup, you know, it's like, oh, wait, let's talk about that. And so
wait, I've never objected to your makeup, babe, just to be clear.
It was an example.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, what have you ever objected to me spending on?
Oh yes.
Like what?
Other things.
Yeah,
yes.
give an example. We want practicality.
Objective things.
Maybe I'm trying to think.
There are things, yes.
Yeah, there are things.
We just can't remember right now.
Very good husband. You rarely object.
I try to be, you know. So the things that she would try to buy that I object, you know. So that could lead to disagreements, and we've had those disagreements over finances, and you know, oh wait, I earned this money, oh no, I earned that money, but then because we had that one wallet, one pool, it presented a conflict, and we went through a phase of, you know, arguing about finances, not at the beginning, but just a period of time, and so we saw that clearly there was an issue, there was a problem, you know, and so we came up with an idea that as much as we are having one common or joint account and joint wallet, that we would assign a percentage to each other, that this is your allowance and this is my allowance. It's going to be your kitty, mama's kitty, and then also my kitty, you know, your own percentage of everything that's being earned, so that you could just do it as you like, so that you avoid this conflict. Like, oh, why didn't you tell me? Why would you buy that such a nonsense expenditure? I don't see the point. That's just a waste of money.
What you don't like. Remember, I renovated when I was doing my home. That was Mama's kitty. I remembered what you don't like me spending on. Buy new things for the house. He always feels like there's no need to refurbish. There's no need for...
the curtain is perfectly fine. There's no holes.
No, and I keep buying new things for the home. You know,
she had just painted the wall, and then she didn't like the paint. She bought wallpaper. She didn't like that too. She bought a matching carpet. She didn't like that too. She bought a matching curtain. She didn't like that too. She bought a matching sofa set. She didn't like that too. So guess what? She had to start all over again and replace every one of those things. Do you know how much that adds up to? Yeah.
Thanks to Mama's kitty. Now
got
I
it
can
done.
do all those things. Yes.
So actually, if you think about it,
It still comes back. Yes.
it comes back to the house.
family.
But
Yes.
she ended up spending it all by herself from her
Yeah.
kitty. Yes.
And so and your kitty ends up just blessing people. So
No,
it's
not
good.
really. A little bit.
So yes, that has really helped her. Just giving everybody their own percentage, and how you spend it is up to you. You want to go and throw it to the road, it's really up to you. And so and so yeah, that has really helped our finances, because in the end then the joint things like paying school fees and all that, it just comes back to us as individuals. Which brings us to the next thing, sex, that is money. And so now sex, and we like to say just softer touch, making love.
Okay, is this going to be PG-13?
Yes, PG-13 from now on. We just want to be raw and
Oh
real.
my, if you're below 18 years old, please feel free to skip this video.
Okay. And
Only for married couples. If you're not yet married, please skip this video.
wow.
All right, now let's talk about it. Yes, from the honeymoon, you discover each other. It's wonderful. It's
Yes.
glorious. It's exhilarating, palpitating.
But remember, as we were arranged marriage, how is that for a stranger? Exhilarating.
Yes. All those things, new things. This new person just with you, and you've never ever seen in your life.
I know.
But after 7 years, you've
7
been seeing
years.
this person for 7
Become pattern.
365 days times 7. How many days are those? Yes, of course, you need to spice it up.
I think one thing for sure, especially for me, Liz, when I got married, I was like really, small, and then each baby keeps adding my weight. Adding it, and it can reach a point where I just let go. And like I can't have. I don't know how to dress myself anymore. Like, it is so hard. But all these things lead to whether you have good sex or you have bad sex, guys. And so
Yeah, married couples only. If you're single and unmarried, get out of this video.
Yeah. Dressing goes a long way, and how you dress in the bedroom goes a long way. And I'll say this has really helped if you have multiple children like us, is putting the children to bed early. Write that, underline that. Underline it.
Oh, yeah, actually, yes.
It really helps, right? And we didn't see this until our children started school, and then we had to have a schedule. And then
You're right, before they went to school, we never
yes,
put them early.
they'll be up the whole night.
They
and everything.
sleep with us
and
at
we're
the same time.
sleeping. All the one is here, one is there, and you just want, and you're escaping literally from them like this, from the bed. Don't wake up! Don't wake up! Don't wake up!
Come back.
And then by the time you're done, you just go do a quickie and you come back. That really strained. Thank God for school and schedule. So putting the kids on a schedule really helped us, and them going to bed early, and then you find you have this time for yourself. Our kids are in bed by 6:30. By 7, they are completely asleep. And so from 7, to mommy and daddy time.
Yes, it's important to have that mommy and daddy time.
Yeah.
It really makes the relationship healthy. It adds to the touch. You're busy throughout the day, and even when you're in the house together, you're doing things, taking care of the baby, but just being intimate with each other, that special moment, touch, the senses of physically being together and close, it allows you to be be united. One of our church elders, right, told us that he and his wife, for the longest time and up to this day, they shower together every day.
Yes.
So that will go a long way in, confirming and reinforcing that bond. Physically, you're only physical with this one person in the whole world. You shouldn't do this to any other person. So this person that you should, and that you're legally and that you should do it with, by all means, do it with that person, and be strong and be happy. And in this process, in this love making, God also has given our bodies these chemicals, these biochemicals, these hormones that releases endorphins, and what other hormones there are, the good hormones, the happy hormones, to make you just joyful and in good mood. And they're also anti-aging. You frown less, and you're in good immunity state. Science has shown that. So yeah.
Yeah, and also because you've stayed in marriage for long, the small things still matter, like brushing your teeth before you kiss.
Mouthwash.
Mouthwash, flossing. Yeah, so you can get a good kiss. Nobody wants a smelly mouth. And just deodorant, you don't want to come with sweat, all that, and just smelling good. Smell goes a long way. The book of Songs of Solomon talks about a bed of spices and smelling good. And so all this smell, I'm telling you guys, you should see us. We're still like newlyweds in that area. So yeah.
Yes.
If you hear any other baby, thank you Jesus, but that's how our babies keep coming. They keep popping. And we go through the 9 months of grueling experience, and then we forget all that, and we go back, and then we go back again at 9 months, and then we forget that.
Here we go again.
And here we go again, and but that's just because we like keeping things alive and just finding time for each other. And even when you don't feel it, I know ladies, our hormones are up and down. When you don't feel it, there's a way a man can just bring you back and
put you in the mood.
So yes, men, take time to put her in the mood, because we can rise above our hormones. Thank you Jesus, hallelujah. Okay,
Serenaded nicely.
Yes.
Yeah, smelling nice. And it's important because
foreplay is very important. Yes.
Foreplay.
Yes, we're trying to keep this as Christian and as raw as possible. It's so hard.
Yeah, so again, only for married people.
Yeah.
So when you're married for long, it's easy to take each other for granted. Oh, I'm just in the house, so you look like you dress so shabbily.
Yeah.
You're so unattractive.
When you're
to your
breastfeeding, it's all leaking on you.
And then the guy is just in a horrible shirt and just
written "I love Philippines."
What? I like that shirt. So nothing sexy about that.
Nothing sexy about that shirt.
So I guess it's
and
still...
mine, Safaricom, is for you.
Or Airtel. We're not promoting any of those. Telcom. So it's just a matter of trying to be attractive again to your partner, because it helps, if you're just so unattractive, and then your wife is out there during the day seeing other things, other people, how they wear their dress so smart, and then she sees you, or you see her, just you're just nothing about you is desirable. So that does not help your sex life at all. It does not, let me tell you. Even if you try to do it, nothing will happen, because you're just... There's nothing desirable about you. So you have to help each other. Help yourself, help each other. Comb your hair, I never do. Brush your teeth, bathe. Bathe. Use soap. And then invest in a perfume. For the longest time, I've never used perfume or cologne yet. Ever since I was little, even through my teenage years. But this year I bought myself a cologne. Cause she loves a good smell, fragrance.
Yes.
So when it's on other men, she really appreciates it.
Absolutely.
So she goes, just to think about it, your partner, your wife or husband is there appreciating other people other than you because you didn't invest in grooming yourself, in taking time to present yourself more desirable to your spouse. Maybe you groom yourself when you're going to the office, to the work out there for other people, for your boss, but we take our spouse for granted and just give them, you know, the leftover and the undesirable parts. So it's important for your love life, love making life, to dress up and to be smart, smell good, and be good, and treat each other nicely before you do the act, before you plan to make love. Just treat each other nicely. That's gonna be part of foreplay, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
From morning, if you know you want it in the evening, from morning that baby look good. Babe. Yeah, you know, from morning, and then so
And
the evening, the climax of the event. Anyway, moving forward, and so the next one, very sensitive, extremely sensitive, and I say this because I know my in-laws are watching this now. In-laws. Money,
in
sex,
graces.
in-laws. So we don't call ours in-laws, we call them in love, in grace. So we are in grace. We're not in the law anymore. The law of man, we are in grace. So we are in graces, and we're not in the law, so we're in love. So our in-laws are,
Yes, so somebody said that I didn't marry your family, I only married you.
I know.
But you cannot separate the person from their family.
Exactly.
Although there must be boundaries, yes, but
Yes.
still they're part of the package.
Yes. So with in graces, I would say yes. For me, I got married to a very big family.
We're 12 children. I'm the 6th boy.
Yeah, they're 12 and he's
But
number
you guys
6.
are also a lot. You were 8.
We're many also, but we're not in the same place. But you guys, I found you, all of you.
Yeah, in one
And-
place. One house.
Yes. And if you go through our honeymoon video, check it out. We talk about how our first night was. It was interrupted a lot by his younger siblings. So those were in-law. That was my baptism to in-laws. I love you, my in-laws. I know you watch this video, but I really do. And so just coming now to a whole new family, and for me a whole new race, whole new country, not just race, whole country, language. So the first thing my in-graces told me was, we're giving you 3 years and you'll be speaking fluent Tagalog. Your sister actually. And so he has 5 sisters.
Yes.
5 sisters plus his brothers' wives. So I deal with around 8 sister-in-laws, sister in graces. 8. And then brother in graces. How many are brothers?
6.
6. Okay. Plus in grace brothers, your sister's husbands.
Yeah.
So we're a big family, guys. Let me put a family picture here. Cue in picture. So we're a big family, as you can see. We're big, and just the baptism of cultural difference, and just trying to explain to my English is, hey, you know, I'm from Africa. We don't do that. So just trying to blend in everything. The first, being an arranged marriage really helped because everybody was so welcoming and everybody was so lovely. And so, but now just trying to get to know the personality of Liz. As you can see, I'm a ball of energy, guys. I'm a ball of energy. And I know it can be hard on their part to get used to me, and it can be hard on my part for me to get used to them also. And so it was interesting because we all live together. When we're in the Philippines, we all, like, literally next door is your sister, like that, and the dad.
Same compound.
Same compound and everything. So if I want salt, I can just walk in there. I can go eat lunch in this house. I don't have to cook, actually. You can just go into this brother's house and just eat. And so it's lovely. It's a beautiful community. I love it, you know, and I can't wait for the lockdown to go, and so we can fly to Philippines and I just show you our family. I'm so excited for that. And so, yeah, but my hair was an issue because we'd go swimming, we'd go to the beach, and everybody would run and jump it, and I'll be running. But when I get to the water, I'm like, I can't touch water. Can't touch water. And they'll be wondering what is with Liz here. I'm like, guys, just please leave me. I can't explain it. And so and food, the food is so different from Kenya. Filipino food and Kenyan food, very different. And you're like, why are you not eating? You know, I would tell your wife to eat. You know, I'm just here in Tagalog. No. Asalako. I know, but language. Every time I say, guys, speak English. I know this is the part to say, Liz, why haven't you learned Tagalog? I need to be in the country, but I speak a little. Un poquito. That is Spanish.
That's for your Spanish husband. I didn't know you were married to a Spanish husband.
Un poquito.
Bring him out. Is he hiding in the closet?
He's a little in Tagalog.
Poquito. Poquito. Is that what Jose taught you? Jose, come on. You have a secret husband you're not telling me about.
Okay, no man. My Tagalog my Tagalog is gonna come through, guys. This November, you're gonna hear me speak. Huh?
Yes. Talaga.
Talaga po.
Talaga lang, ha?
Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. What? I don't even know what I'm saying.
Ask your Spanish tutor.
Okay, so that was on my part, but I thank God for my graces. Like I said, they just accepted me as I was, as in my wholeness and everything, and just comes to a point like, okay, set some boundaries and everything. And yeah, graces can strain other marriages. I've seen other marriages completely strained by that, but I thank God for mine. Yeah. How about yours? How are yours?
Yours, your family?
They're watching you, so speak well.
Should you get out of the room first before we talk about your family?
No, we're
what do you
wrong.
think, guys? Okay. For my in-laws, my in-graces, it was a lovely experience. Like it's over. It was a lovely experience. I'm glad I'm through with it. No, I'm just kidding. For my in-laws, it was and it is still a lovely experience. I know y'all are gonna text me right after this. They welcomed me, beginning with my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, and whom I now call actually my mother-in-law. I call her now my mom because, as many of you know, my own mother passed away in 2017 along with my brother, so I don't have a mom anymore, so I call her mom. And for sure she's been a mother to me, like not just treating me like a son-in-law, but just treating me also like her son. And the same with my late father-in-law, who's now with the Lord, and the siblings, just been wonderful.
I'm still laughing on the poquito thing. Oh my goodness.
You're still thinking about your Jose tutor or whatever his name is. Yes, so she's still hung up on that. Do you want to cut this video, babe? Yes. I'm talking about your family and you're laughing.
I know.
They might think that I'm not being honest about your family. So her sisters and brothers have just been amazing. Nobody beat me up or pinned me against the wall or did things like that, which is a blessing, you know. You never know in a family that you could be, but they're all lovely people, their family, and I've just been able to blend.
Okay, tell us challenges. I just poured out my challenges here in front of your
family.
Okay,
of course there are challenges. Number one, fitting in, getting to know the way of life. Like for you, the cultural differences were also present with me since I'm from the yes
from the churches, yeah.
Yes, I'm judged a lot by her family. I was judged. Now They accept me, I think.
They're
I
used
don't
to
know.
you.
They're used to me.
Yeah.
Still judging me as they're used to me. At the same time, still judging me that I eat a lot. Because Filipinos, we eat 5 times a day. Okay, not 5, 3. 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then between breakfast and lunch, you have a snack. Between lunch and dinner, you have merienda. You know, your afternoon snack or afternoon tea time. So that's my eating plan the whole day. These guys, her family, they eat like, they don't eat breakfast. They don't. They eat the first meal. If some of them eat lunch, they eat lunch. But some of them don't even eat lunch. They start eating by around 2, 3. That's when they start feeling hunger. I don't know why. And because I didn't know why, I felt like I was being judged as a glutton. Imagine. So yeah, those are the challenges. But I would eat small portions. Like when they eat their plate, I can eat half of their plate. Even of the girls, of the women, you know, I can't eat half of their plate because I eat just a small portion, but I eat frequently. Frequent feeding. Oh, there's Solomon again. Gotta feed him. Gotta feed him.
Gotta feed Solomon.
Yeah.
You go for a family vacation. Oh, Solomon must be hungry wherever he is.
Yes. So, but they've done a wonderful job taking care of my food needs. You know, making sure, providing that food is there for Solomon. Which is, you know, kind of, why does it have to be food for Solomon? Why can't we all just eat? You know. So yeah, you asked me to bring out a challenge. So there it is.
Okay, in-laws. How should people deal with their in-laws?
How should people deal with your in-laws? That's your job, not mine. I have my own, so please, that's your problem. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. In-laws, I believe that, as we said, you're not marrying the family, you're marrying the person. That's true because...
You're marrying both.
No, on one side, yes, that's why it's both.
Yes, yeah.
On one side, you're only marrying the person because leave and cleave, right? A man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to the wife, that they may be one flesh. At the same time, you can't deny the heritage of your spouse. And a family is not a family if you're not complete. So the in-laws are part of that. So boundaries need to be set, and also need to be open. We need to be open to the in-laws because they have a lot of wisdom, and generally they're after your own good. But those boundaries at the same time are important because, as we all know, yes, in-laws can bring problems to your marriage if you don't handle them well. So maybe some space, a little bit space, your own house, you know, you see them on the weekends, see them whenever, but your day-to-day life is you and your husband and the family that you're establishing. Yes, but if it's like too intertwined or there's undue influence of the in-law, whether finances or unsolicited advice or forcing you to do things that you as a couple are not comfortable or in agreement with. So just some space and work it out. Each in-law is different, but family will always be a blessing. So it's just knowing on how to navigate these relationships.
Which in today's world, I think before it used to be the mother-in-law people are so scared about, but I think today it's more of the sisters-in-law. The mothers-in-law have like taken a step back, and sisters-in-law, and I'm speaking as me as a sister-in-law to my brother's wives. And so I think it can be difficult, like you expected something from your brother, or you didn't have boundaries with your brother before you were so close. Like even just bringing up my children, I look at Zuriel and Thandi, they're like this, they're like so close. And I just think about one time Thandi might step into Zuriel's marriage because she has been the female influence in his life, like his whole life. And so at some point she might step boundaries between his wife and her. And so I think that is what is happening right now, because you're so close with your brother, and then a wife comes in, and then now you don't know where to take your place anymore. And so that can be a bit difficult, especially with husbands who have many sisters. I said also I am also sister-in-law, sister in grace, sister in love. But anyway, boundaries is just everything. Boundaries. and just reasonable boundaries. You don't want to separate somebody from their family. Having said that, this brings a wrap to our White Couch series, or this part 2. And thank you so much. If you haven't watched part 1, please do watch it. And we love everybody. Thank you for watching the Money, Sex, In-Laws,
Money, Sex, In-Laws.
We love our increases, we love our in-laws. Without pretense, you know, without pretense. And you can see as I was saying goodbye to my in-graces how much I cried, you know. It's so hard and tough on me. And even the video where we did with my mother and Grace, where we're talking about how I was really crying. That's how much I love my family, my Filipino family. And he also loves my African family so much. Anyway, so thank you so much, and God bless you, and bye-bye. This is our anniversary week. We're gonna do our 1,000 challenge, $10 challenge. Also look for it for that video, and God bless you. Bye-bye.